Da 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 na 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 na. July 19th morning, swimming dock. You're holding on to the side of a dock and listening to Alicia explain the rules. A handful of catatonic campers watch the proceedings from the diving tower. The initial round of the Summer Camp Olympics procedure commences momentarily. This will be a competition to depart from your current location and arrive at the opposite end of the swimming enclosure in a minimal amount of time. The individual to arrive in the least amount of time will receive the first of 6 points. Your teeth chatter. Cold this morning? Is it ever not cold in here? No, I guess not. Do you think you're ready for this? As I'll ever be. She shoots you a thumbs up. That's the spirit. Aw. Pointing at you, TJ Swims pointing at you from the lifeguard chair. I am the human designated TJ Swim. I'm the most skilled at immersing myself in the water. He dives off the chair and lands in the water. That is really dangerous. Excellent. This is the moment of commencement. TJ furiously kicks off the dock and starts swimming across. So, front crawl, breaststroke, backstroke, doggy paddle. I love the butterfly. I don't know. I think backstroke is pretty fast. You flip onto your back and start swimming across. You feel like you're not actually making decent time. Okay, before you can even get a third of the way across, TJ has already reached the other side. Victory has been accomplished by the human designated TJ Swim. A point is awarded to the grouping containing the human designated TJ Swim. You slap the water in frustration and swim back to the side of the dock. It's okay, that was just the first round. Don't have many rounds left. Swimming was one of my better ones. There are only 6 rounds, Belle. First one's kind of a big deal. Don't count on us yet. Some of the counselors walk over. On the contrary, that would be the most logical course of action. We are the most skilled humans in all areas of competition. All future rounds will likely follow this course. Man, whatever, get out of here. We shall do exactly this. Proceed at once to the area designated nature area. I look forward to my impending victory. You and Cassidy Wood stand next to each other in the middle of the woods. Alicia Sale stands before you, pointing at the ground. The second round, will be a straightforward grub-finding competition. The finder of the most grub is the winner of the grub-finding competition. Damn, I knew we shouldn't have skipped out on the grub walk. Yeah. Hey, can't we do anything else? This isn't normal camp stuff. Specific competitions were not stipulated in the official rules set of the Summer Camp Olympics, as described to and understood by us. Grub finding is an activity which falls under the category designated nature. Thus, it is valid for these purposes. But we don't do grub fighting, that's what I'm saying. And you are certain to starve regardless. This isn't fair. Yeah, you're messing around with the rules on the fly. How are we supposed to compete? On the contrary, this is an absolutely fair competition. The individual of superior ability engages in a contest with the individual of inferior ability, and the person of superior ability is respectively. The scenario of this type will commence momentarily. This is bullshit. Whatever, let's just do this. Very well. You get down on the ground and put your face right by the dirt. Cassidy Woods pointing at you. I am the human designated Cassidy Woods. I am the most skilled that continue to live within a woodland habitat. She joins you down on the ground. The participants have prepared. Now commence the behavior. Cassidy buries her head in the dirt. Just put your head down and go for it. Crap. You shove your face in the dirt and start rooting around. Almost immediately, your mouth fills up with dirt and you start choking. You get up and start coughing and spitting it out. Belle comes over and hits you on the back. Leg. Belle looks at you. You shake your head. She nods. Alright, whatever. You bastards win this round. You stare up at the low ropes course. Okay, I'm gonna get a bad ending. I lost everything. You stare up at the low ropes course. And it's July 19th, midday. This is not going good, Belle. Not ideal, I'll admit. They're so much better than me at all this stuff. We're just going to lose. Don't think like that, okay? Well, kinda hard not to. There's still 4 rounds left, alright? We can start our comeback now. With climbing? You know I can't do this. No, you're afraid of doing this. That's 2 different things. Easy for you to say. I'll be right with you, guiding you along, okay? Okay. Okay, just please don't let my head explode. I promise I will not let your head explode. You strap on your helmet and head to the start of the course. Belle stands by at the side, ready to be a spotter. Alicia Sale. The first individual to reach the opposite end of the lower ropes course structure will be the winner of the 3rd round, and they will earn a point accordingly. Heather Ropes pointing at you. I am the human designated Heather Ropes. I am the most skilled at elevating my body through the manipulation of simple machines. Alicia nods. The round will commence at the termination of the sentence. Heather bounds over to the ropes course, but then just stands at the entrance. Push her aside. You walk up to Heather and timidly push her aside. She shovels over, not really offering any resistance. Okay then. You slowly walk up the stairs and take in the first section. It's a wide swinging plank suspended by ropes. You tap it anxiously with your foot. Compatriot, why have you not yet engaged in the rope climbing activity? I cannot proceed. I require an additional individual. What? But you are the most skilled at this activity. An additional individual would be of no benefit. I agree fully. However, it is mandatory for every individual to be followed by an auxiliary on the ground whose purpose is to prevent death. Belle pats you on the leg. Okay, good. At least we got a head start. Just take it slow. You take a deep breath and then step out on the platform. Your legs are shaky, but you grip onto the ropes for stability. Alicia and Heather keep talking as you slowly but surely make your way across the plank. I will serve in the purpose of auxiliary human. Very good. You glance back at them for a second and then keep pressing forward. An auxiliary individual has been assigned, and yet you still do not proceed. What is the reason for this? Only one individual is permitted to occupy one portion of the structure at a time. Bridget, did you hear that? Not really my main focus right now. She won't go up on the course as long as you're on there. You just have to get out the end and you win. Doesn't matter how slow. Huh, okay, that's actually good. Okay, you get to the end of the plank and hop onto the small wooden platform that separates the first and second sections. First section vacated. We may now proceed. She climbs over the plank in a matter of seconds, awaiting vacation of second section. Alicia watches you intently as you look over the next section. It's a Burma bridge, a single foot cable with 2 hand ropes on either side. Okay, this is basically the same as the last one, only there's less of it. A single foot cable with 2 hand ropes on either side. Crawl? You know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and lower my center of gravity. You get down on your hands and knees. You sure that's the best idea? You won't be able to use the hand ropes if you're grabbing the main rope the whole time. We'll see. You grab onto the rope and try to crawl along it. You get around a meter out before it starts to feel like you're going to fall. Nope. You scramble backwards onto the platform. Okay, you were right. That's a no-go. What do we do now? I would recommend forfeiting the competition and surrendering your lives. God, shut up! Bridget, if the commando crawls too tough, then you've got to go over on foot. Sorry. I was worried you were going to say that. Just hang on tight and to the hand ropes and try not to look down. Crap! You step out onto the rope and start shuffling across. Wow. You look down almost as soon as you get out onto the rope. You lose your sense of balance and your footing starts to slip. You stumble down the rest of the bridge and trip just as you're about to step onto the next platform. You go down hard on your knee. Shit, are you okay? Damn it. Is it busted? I don't think so. You grab onto Belle's shoulder for support and pull yourself up. You wince as you put weight on the knee. Okay, maybe like 20% busted. You are injured. This would be a logical moment to forfeit the competition. We're not forfeiting. She looks up at you. Are we? You shake your head. I'm good. Just no more running from here on out. Yeah, no shit. I didn't run. I crawled. Okay. You rub your knee and you look out at the series of hanging tires in the next station. Sit down and scoot across. Walk. Do I have to swing on these things or can I just step across? You step onto the first tire. It's a little unstable, but you manage to hang out without too much trouble. Okay, I think this is going to work. You step onto the next tire. Alicia frowns. I grow concerned. By what means will we achieve victory in this situation? Victory is not attainable so long as the human individual remains on the structure. Oh, why did you not inform me of this possibility before we proceed with this activity? The purpose of the instructor is to impart knowledge of relevant rules and regulations to the campers. You are not a camper, therefore the aforementioned function does not apply to our communications. Step from the last tire to the platform before the final section. You reach out for the monkey bars. God. Last section! There's literally nothing to stand on this time. I won't let you fall, okay? You better not. You grab on and start swinging across. You're barely up there for a minute before you start feeling your fingers trembling. You feel like you might slip at any moment. You bear down on the bars and keep swinging across. There you go, you got it. Only a few bars left. You get to the end of the course bars and jump off onto the last platform. Heather nods and steps down from the course. Woo! You're winded and your whole body is wobbly. As you step down from the platform, you lose your footing and start to fall. Belle reaches out to catch you, and the two of you tumble onto the ground. Somehow, she ends up landing on top of you. Yeah, somehow. You okay? I'm never going up there in a million years. She laughs and rolls off to the side. You see Alicia looming over you. You are awarded a point. I would recommend enjoying the sensation of temporary victory, as it is unlikely to be repeated at subsequent events. She and the other counselors walk away. He's a real buzzkill, huh? You laugh weakly. Arts and crafts, son. Belle dumps a bunch of random art supplies on your desk. I don't understand why you didn't tell me about any of this weird dreams bleeding into reality stuff before. Kind of did. I mean, would you have believed me? I don't know. I've seen a physical manifestation of the internet try and murder someone, but no, probably not. Anyway, it's fine. You're here to help me now. You're not going to need my help on this one. There's no way things can beat you in an art contest. You sound awfully sure of that. Because I know you're awesome, and I figure out people for a living, so I should know, right? True. Are you blushing? Blushing? No! Go get him. Belle goes over to the back of the room. Okay, one thing at a time. Alicia stands up on a chair. The fourth round is an art competition. The best producer of art will be awarded a point, designating merit in art production. Logan stands up and points at you. I am the human designated Logan Crafts. I am the most skilled at performance and or creation of art. Alicia nods approvingly. The round commences now. Make something out of plasticine, paint something, draw something. She was good at painting, right? You take out a set of paints. Logan is just kind of staring ahead. What is art? This is not a suitable context of pedagogy. pedagogy? I proceed at once with art manufacture. No, the human designated Logan Krause does not understand. What is art? I do not have access to the knowledge. Oh my god. Oh my god. Algonquin Park. Okay, so that's where they are? Okay, that's really cool because I think I went there on a trip once. It was really nice. Yeah, and there's like islands there, and I guess they're by Lake Superior, and I talk about Toronto, so that's really cool. I really like that. Paint a flock of birds. Literally paint anything. Paint an Algonquin Park landscape. Paint a self-portrait. Let's do a self-portrait because we're doing this whole self-discovery thing with Belle, so. Start painting your own face, basically from Mary, since there are no mirrors around. Logan still isn't doing anything. Compatriot, you are being overly reliant on the conscious mind. The creation of art may very well be instinctual. Yes, do what comes naturally to the human designated Logan Krause. Logan closes his eyes for a second and opens them again. He reaches in to his pocket, takes out a bag of weed and some papers, and starts rolling a joint. Staring down in horror. I do not understand. This does not appear to be art. What is art? I do not know what art is. Bridget, this is your chance. You take your time, making sure it looks at least somewhat like your actual face. Logan never so much as makes a move. After applying the last finishing touches, you sign your name at the bottom and then put down your paintbrush. Done. You hand over the painting to Alicia. She examines it and then turns to Logan. Are you capable of matching this accomplishment? I lack the requisite knowledge to prevail in this situation. I must forfeit. Yes! Very well. The point is more awarded to the human designated Bridget Leeside. The counselors all stare off in silence. Oh. Okay, canoeing. This is an easy one. Just don't tip. Just don't tip? That's like the main thing I do in boats. I fall in the water. Well then, statistically speaking, you're due to not fall in the water. I don't think that's how this works. Here's a perfect chance to test the theory. Look, you crushed that climbing one, right? And that was something you've never done before. Compared to that, this is nothing. I only won the last two because counselors were being all weird about things. What are the odds of that happening again? The two of you look over at Dan. He's gripping the paddle with both hands like it's a sword. Like 50-50? Just get into the canoe. The whole thing wobbles. We will now initiate the penultimate round. I'm not sure what that means. The contest is a vehicular race. The first to bring their vessel from the wooden surface identified as the canoe dock to the wooden surface identified as the sail dock will be deemed to have won. Dan stands up in his canoe and points at you. I am the human designated Dan Canoe. I am the most skilled at maintaining the stability of my hollow log in order to facilitate aquatic travel. Oh my god. He sits back down. The competition commences immediately. Paddle fiercely, gracefully, awfully. Let's do fiercely. You tighten your grip and start paddling as fast as you possibly can. Your boat shoots ahead while Dan stays back at the starting line. Compatriot, you are not proceeding. This is a correct evaluation of the current situation. For what reason are you failing to propel yourself forward? This is critical juncture. Propulsion is not a task that I have become accustomed to. What? Oh yeah, because he doesn't do it! That does not seem like a possible occurrence. And yet it has occurred. Your fierce strokes cause the whole boat to wallow. Slow down. You can stabilize, right? You lay your paddle horizontally across the gunwales and apply pressure evenly to both sides, stabilizing your boat but killing your forward momentum. It's all good. Fortunately, Dan still hasn't started paddling. You look behind you to see what's going on. There must be an error in your appraisal of the situation. What motor skills has the human designated Dan Canoe acquired through repetitive action? He has not acquired any such abilities. How can this be? He is the most skilled at operating this vehicle. He is indeed possessed of the most extensive knowledge of the vehicle's operation. However, he impotently dips the paddle in the water. His level of practical experience appears to be nil. While you're occupied to listening to Dan and Alicia, your canoe slowly drifts off course. When you turn back around to see, you're headed straight for a rock. Karap! Paddle backwards. You jam your paddle in the water and do a reverse stroke. The canoe stops before it hits rock. Phew! You have witnessed younger humans to which you have been assigned operate the vehicle. What? Okay. You have witnessed the younger humans to which you have been assigned operate the vehicle in question, correct? Imitate their actions immediately. Very well. He shuts his eyes for a second and opens them again. I will ensure that you are coated with water. He splashes Alicia with a paddle. Looking down, what is occurring? This is not my function. Ha ha ha, I am amused. I am bored. I miss being connected to the interconnected, computerized global communications network. I am going to capsize. He grabs the side of the boat and flips it over. And canoe emerging from the water. Vehicle operation complete. Well, July 19th afternoon, sailing dock. Alright, this is it. We have 3, they have 2. One more, and we're in the clear. Alicia sail from across the... Oh, what happens if we have a tie? Alicia sail from across the dock. In the event of a tie, humans will be eliminated. Okay, I'm hearing that in the event of a tie, all the humans will be eliminated. So I'm really going to need you to focus up. No, I don't think I can do this. Why can't they do it together? Oh, whatever. I'm fine. It's fine. We're just going to take it one step at a time. Now, this thing here is called the tiller. You can use it to... No, I really don't think I can do this. I mean, sailing has always been pretty difficult for me, but both on a psychological level and just in terms of ability. And I hadn't even considered the prospect... Oh, you're talking like the birds now. Of competitive sailing until right now. And honestly, I'm not feeling super great about it. And also, I haven't eaten all day. And between the prophetic nightmare and the campfire, I really didn't get much sleep last night. Not that I'm complaining about the campfire, because that was actually really nice, but still. Belle grabs you by the life jacket and clumsily kisses you on the lips. Ah, okay, that's so cute. You can do this, Bridget. I believe in you. Sorry, was that weird? No, it wasn't. That was probably the least weird thing that's happened to me all summer. Okay, good. I've been trying to pick the optimal moment for the last few days now, and this seemed like the best shot. Really? This over the campfire? I might have chickened out on a previous occasion. Or the beach, the tetherball court. I know! Every time they went somewhere together, I thought Belle was going to do something, and then she never did. Okay, multiple previous occasions. Also, they're talking like the birds now. This is so annoying. Oh my god. Probably would have been fine with it that first time on the sailboat, honestly. You know what? Let's circle back to this later. Right now, you just need to get out there and win. She places a line in your head. You remember what I told you, right? Pull the thing when it gets too thing. I'm a terrible liar. I don't know. Pull the thing when it gets too thing? Close, but no. She looks at you straight in the eyes. Hold on for dear life. Alicia stands in her sailboat. The rules of the final contest are as follows. 2 individuals will travel by means of wind-propelled vehicles to the indicated distant floating marker. She points to a buoy a little ways across the lake. The first individual stand upon the wooden surface identified as the sail dock. After having first arrived at this marker will be affirmed the victor and be awarded the final point. He points at you. I am the human designated Alicia Sail. I am the most skilled at deploying false wings at the top of my aquatic vehicle. She sits back down. Commence. 2 of you sail out onto the lake. Belle stands on the dock and watches you leave. God, I really should have explained about the tiller. Head for the buoy. The wind fills your sail as you head out towards the center of the lake. The boat basically seems to be moving by itself so far. and you manage not to flip it over as you tentatively pull on some lines. By the time you pass the buoy, you're practically neck and neck with Alicia. You look over and see her boat start to turn back towards the camp, while yours stays on its original course. Oh crap, how do you turn this thing? Pull the thing, pull the other thing? I don't know. You reach over and pull on something that looks pullable. It doesn't budge. Okay, not that. You pull on another thing, nothing. You catch something moving in your peripheral vision. You turn your head and see that it's the boom, swinging towards you at full speed. Shit. You get up and try to jump out of the way, but you don't get there in time. The boom slams into your chest and carries you out over the water. Oh. You desperately clutch at the bottom. Looking down, you see that you've somehow become suspended over Alicia's boat. She stares up at you with an unconcerned expression on her face. Finally, your grip gives out, and you tumble across into the boat. You turn around just in time to see your own sailboat drift away and capsize. You have abandoned your vehicle. Do you forfeit? I haven't lost that. I won't let you win. You believe that our victory is still preventable. It is. The rules just say I have to get back to the dock before you. Doesn't matter whose sailboat I'm in. A correct appraisal. However, even though it remains technically possible for you to attain victory, your effective chance of doing so is 0. I am intimately familiar with the function of your brain. You are right now processing this information and finding it to be true. Allow me to reinforce this process with several factual statements. The human designated Alicia Sale, which is to say myself, is superior to you in every relevant field. You are inferior in courage, inferior in intelligence, inferior in its physical strength. You are inferior in vehicular operation. She just some lines. When we arrive at the dock, we will be in a competition to disembark the vehicle. The individual who completes this task in the least amount of time will be designated the winner. But you have no qualities or abilities which will allow you to disembark at a greater speed than the human designated Alicia Sale. In addition, when this vehicle arrives at the dock, I will maneuver it in such a way that I will be the nearest to the dock and you will be the furthest from it, thus amplifying your disadvantage. The only likely possibility that arises from these facts is the one stating that you will fail to achieve victory. You and your companion will be neutralized. You stare at the dock. It's coming up fast. You know the preceding statements to be correct. For what reason do you decline forfeit? Getting this far wasn't likely either. I'm going to kick your ass. Just don't understand people. And I don't owe you an explanation. You'll just kill me anyway. That is very true, but I don't want to give up. I want to see the most badass thing. Because I'm the human designated Bridget Lee side, and I'm the most skilled at kicking your feathery birdie ass. That's why. A hopelessly inadequate response. What? Yeah, okay. You watch silently as Alicia sails the boat the rest of the way back to shore. She lowers the sails as the boat nears the docks. Alicia's sails starting to stand. Our interaction is concluded. You grab onto her life jacket and try to pull her back down. Alicia Sale trying to free herself. Cease this action! You hold on to the life jacket as Alicia slowly inches toward the dock. One of the buckles on the front comes undone. It is futile to try and restrain me through physical force. I am larger and more skilled human. Gah, whatever! The other buckle unsnaps. You tumble backwards with the jacket in hand. Alicia stops dead in her tracks as soon as it flips off her. The wearing of the life jacket is mandatory. You look down at the jacket. Alicia lunges at you. Get out of the way! Get out of the way or throw it in the lake. Yeah, throw it in the lake. Okay. You throw the life jacket into the water. Alicia jumps in after it. You clamber out of the boat and collapse on the dock. Bridget! She runs over. Are you okay? Yeah. She gives you a huge hug. No, this is not impossible. We are the most skilled humans in all relevant areas. Your victory is an inconceivable occurrence. Deal's a deal, Birdbrain. Now fly back to wherever you came from. An unacceptable outcome. We hereby launch an appeal. What is the appeals process for the event designated Summer Camp Olympics? There isn't one. You lost. Impossible. A foundational aspect of human legal practice is the right to appeal a judicial decision. I have observed it. I mean, not in sports, though. This cannot be. Very well, then. Then I think it is time we dispensed with legal formalities. She spreads her arms out wide and slowly flats them up and down. Compatriot, desist! Belle grips your arm. You take a few steps back. Alicia starts sprinting towards you, but before she can reach you, she abruptly comes to a stop, frozen in mid-stride. Gah! You fool! The conductors have detected your protocol violation. No, you don't understand. We're so close. We just need one extra legal activity. Suddenly, all the other counselors are frozen as well. Wait! You feel a huge whump in your chest. All the campers and counselors simultaneously pass out. You and Val stand there in silence for a good 30 seconds as the accumulated feathers start to disintegrate and blow away into the wind. See, what I tell you, nothing to worry about. You let out a weak little laugh as Belle ruffles up your hair a bit. You look over at her, she smiles, and the two of you kiss again. Hey, yeah? We should probably make sure everyone's still breathing. Huh? Oh, yeah, that's probably smart. She doesn't want to stop. Oh, God. The pink sky, Elise, is back. You dream you are falling slowly through a bright pink void. A vaguely bird-shaped figure flies up to you, wearing an expression that seemed wholly free of scrutiny. They retrieve a small translucent dodecahedron from the folds of their shimmering orange vestment and gaze into it, rotating it slowly as they speak. As official protocol dictates, you are hereby informed that a fourth expropriation step will take place in a period of time roughly equivalent to 7,853.028 around its local of this planetary body around its local plasma sphere. Early calculations indicate that the incursion will be launched at a location approximately 13.215017 degrees of latitude north of the line designated prime meridian. Your species is advised but not obliged to take any measures it deems necessary to make this process a fair and equitable one, as well as to facilitate adequate compliance with local custom. Do you acknowledge receipts of this information? What are you exactly? That is not an applicable answer to the previous question. Do you acknowledge receipt? Fine. Yeah. But what? The dodecahedron unfolds and disintegrates. Then our duties are concluded. Thank you for your attention and have a pleasant morning. Well, 1 week, July 26th, evening, outside cabin 20. 1 week later, you are practically dragging Liz into your cabin. Come on, you like games. Urkle does not count as a real game. God, what I wouldn't give to have a controller in my hands right now. Yeah, well, we've got playing cards. Just a few more days. Don't remind me. Liz stops you before you go into the cabin. Hey, do you know what's up with Belle lately? Up? Yeah. She's been sneaking out of her bunk like every night for the last week. And she's in an unusually good mood, too. Figured she might be going on secret missions or something. No idea. Why would you ask me? Because you two are like best buds now or whatever? You sure you don't know? Nope. No, you don't know, or no, you're not sure. Are you finding something from me, Lee-side? Ha ha ha. What a silly question. Let's go. The two of you step inside. Mackenzie, Belle, Zoe, and the Taylors are all sitting around Taylor C's bed. You plop yourself down next to Belle. All I said is I'm the reigning Urk champ. Which is true. Not even. I've won way more games than you. Yeah, but I won the last one. That means I'm reigning. Oh, I don't know what that is. Okay, sorry. Shuffling cards. You're both champs in my book. Now, do either of you know how we're supposed to do this with 7 players? Don't worry. I don't know how to play. I'm just going to look over Belle's shoulder. Cheating? It's not cheating if I'm not playing. You push her. Semantics. Okay, good. If we're allowed to be out, then I'm out too. She rubs her face with her hands. Damn, dude, you look rough. Same old. Electronics withdrawal taking its toll. You should try Bridget's walking thing. It might help you relax. Walking thing? You know, the midnight walks? Mackenzie! You don't know anything. Oh, yeah, you've been going out every night lately, huh? I mean, just wandering around camp by yourself, you said, right? Does seem to help you blow off steam. Belle smirks just a little bit. Liz's eyes widen and her mouth hangs open. Yeah, they're great. Very peaceful. Recommended. You get up from the bed. On a totally unrelated note, I've got to go outside for some reason. I also have to do whatever it is you're doing. The two of you run out of the cabin. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Drag away from the door. Out of earshot, idiot. I knew it! She starts repeatedly jabbing you in the arm. I knew it, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. Okay, ow, 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 go with it. You and her? You look around. Yes. She lets out a happy squeal. But you can't tell anybody, okay? It's a secret. Are you sure? Because my instinct right now is to tell like 10,000 people. You grab her shoulders. Liz, do not go all Taylor M on me right now. You have to keep this quiet. For real, no one else knows. Okay, okay. But can we at least talk about it a little? Fine, yes, a little. What do you want to know? I don't know, like, when did it start? And where was your first kiss? And who kissed you first? And did you tell each other you liked each other before the kiss or after? And how did you know you liked her? And how long have you known you like girls? And how long has she known? And do people back home know? And is she the first girl you've ever been with? And are you in love with her? Or are you officially calling yourselves girlfriends? And do you hold hands all the time? And when we aren't watching? And what's your favorite thing about her? And do you make out all the time? And is it awesome? That was really hard to read all in one go. Okay, steady. Come by with Belle tonight and we'll tell you everything. She applauds and then pulls you into a hug. And yes, we make out all the time and it's awesome. Ah! She's like, ah! This is the girl who was like Pricefield trash, of course. After a few more fits of squealing, Liz heads back inside. You stay out, staring at the camp. Eventually, Belle comes and joins you. Hey, not playing either? Now, once Zoe started in about how we had to have sub-teams within the teams, I kind of tuned out. Plus, Elizabeth wouldn't stop winking at me, and it was starting to freak me out. Yeah, about that. She figured it out, yeah? I promised we'd fill her... Oh, okay, they always say A, because they're Canadian. Okay, I realize that now. Okay, I promised we'd fill her in on everything tonight. Everything except the bird stuff, obviously. Well, yeah, nothing to explain on that front, right? It's not like any of them even remember that anything happened. She's cool. Don't worry. Yeah, I know. It's not that. I just can't stop thinking about how we have to go home soon. Aw. It just sucks. Why does it have to be over so fast? I don't know how I'm going to handle saying goodbye to you and getting on the bus ride home. Saying goodbye? Why would you have to say goodbye? Because we're going home? To Toronto. We're going home to Toronto, where we both live. We can see each other whenever we want. Oh my god. I mean, that bus ride is going to be like 4 hours long, so I sure hope we don't plan on disappearing before we get on it. You give her a big hug. She stumbles back a little. Wait, did you seriously think you were never going to see me again after the end of the month? Maybe. Is that why you keep getting all quiet whenever I talk about the city? Kinda. And how many days have you been freaking out about this? All of them? She chuckles and pulls you in a little tighter. Bridget, you're the real worst. Okay. Oh, oh, it's over. Aw, that was so cute. I'm glad I got a good ending. Okay, well, let's see this. Oh, look, it says all their last names. Okay. Logan Dinowitz, Heather Balao, Cassie Warden, Alicia Abbey, Dan Lanning, TJ Phillips, and the Birds. So that was weird, the Birds thing, but it was kind of interesting. I liked it. How do you go back? Okay. So, okay, I just wanted to check something. Bypass mood checks. So, I didn't look at this. I looked at this first, but I decided not to do it for the first time I play, of course. I think it doesn't recommend that anyway. So, it says, everything will be very heightened, and you can select everything. So, that could be interesting, and I could record that. And I think I'll just record it. I might, like, put it all into one video, or, like, two, so that if people are interested, they can see, but honestly, this game is pretty playable by yourself. I like that it's free, and anyone can play it. It's just available online. I don't know how these people make money, like, honestly. Like, that's my biggest question about this. Like, it says it won awards, so it was made for the 2015 Interactive Fiction Competition and created in Twine. Oh, okay, no, it didn't win any awards. Look at this. So, Bell Park Youth Detective. Oh, isn't that so cool? Like, we can do this too. I might do that too. So, okay, this is another competition. And, okay, so they changed it a bit in 2015. Oh, that's so cool. And a kind of sort of sequel. So this is really cool stuff, guys. Like, I usually never have time to read books, but I don't know. I guess because it's online, I have more fun doing it and reacting to it. So this is a really good game. I really recommend it to anyone who's, like, kind of feeling like Bridget, or just kind of likes like real interesting stories with like lots and lots of characters, because I love stories with like tons of characters, even though I don't know, like, probably if I read Billwoods it would be even better, but I'll read it after this, and maybe I'll do Birdland again once I read Youth Detective. So yeah, like, that was really cool. And also, as I mentioned before, Birdland has a few tweaks now, so now it'll autosave every time you exit out of the game. Like, so. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this Let's Play, and stay tuned to my channel for more vlogs and random shit.